Hello friends, I am Dr. A.S. Banne, Assistant Professor, DRK College of Commerce, Kolhapur. Friends, today we are going to discuss the remaining challenges before the Indian entrepreneurs in globalized era. The next point is marketing challenge. Friends, you know that marketing is the one of the important activities of every businessman, and marketing is the only source that gives you revenue or income. So because of this function, that is marketing, becomes an important function. Today the marketing scenario has drastically changed. With the changes in technology, the marketing activities are changing. The field of market has also expanded, and the market has become the whole world, that is the globe. That is, the market has become global market. The entire world has become the market. So marketing activities can either make the enterprise or break the enterprise. Globalization has made the market a very competitive market. Therefore, the multinational companies and big giant companies, they have formulated many techniques to market their goods and services. In the light of this discussion, the entrepreneurs have to appoint skilled marketing teams. They have to provide them proper training. They have to motivate them to market the products by giving monetary and other incentives. Further, advertising and research has become an inherent part of the marketing activities, and for that the marketer has to invest huge amount of funds. Again, marketer has to sell only the quality products. There is no compromise in quality, along with the lower prices. So quality and cheaper prices, they must go hand in hand in the today's global market. Only selling the products is not enough for the marketer. After selling the products, he has to provide efficient after sale services to the customers. Otherwise, he may lose the trust or confidence of the customer. And because of this, marketing has become a great challenge before the Indian entrepreneurs. Okay. Now the second point. The title of point is balancing economic and social objectives. Now let me explain you what is economic objectives and what is social objective. Economic objective, it is the traditional objective. And since long back, or whenever the commercial activity started, the main aim or main objective has remained to earn profit. And today also, the main objective of every business concern is to earn profit, to earn money, and that is the economic objective, earning money, earning profit. But nowadays, the concept of CSR, corporate social responsibility, I repeat again, CSR, corporate social responsibility. This concept has emerged, and now it has become compulsory for the corporations, the companies, to take care of the society, to perform the activities which are good for the society. So, taking care of society and earning profit, taking care of environment and earning profit. So, balancing these two things is a difficult task. It is a challenging task. Now, friends, corporate social responsibility is important for all the companies. Okay, CSR, actually it is a broad term used to describe companies' efforts for the well-being of society. So, according to this concept, an entrepreneur has to balance between earning profit and doing social welfare activities. Okay, so on one hand, profit motto, profit objective is there, and on the second hand, social well-being is there, or welfare of the society is there. So the entrepreneurs have to pay special attention towards some welfare activities, or towards the activities which are good for the society. Say for example, they have to create employment opportunities, and they have to take care of the environment while installing new plants, while using the modern technology. Further, the entrepreneurs have to provide quality products at cheaper prices. This point we have already discussed, cheaper prices. Now, why cheaper prices? Because the entrepreneur should provide to the society which the society affords. समाजाला जे परवडतं, जेवढ्याला परवडतं तेवढ्याला विकणं हे उद्योजकाची जबाबदारी आहे. ओके, then they must pay all the taxes honestly and timely. Along with that, they have to donate, दान करणे, donate some portion of their profit to social activities. Now friends, actually we see this many big companies. Say for example, during the COVID-19 pandemic, during this coronavirus period, from March to till today, even in the month of October, there were financial problems to the government. So Tata Group donated 1,500 crores. So giving this donation for the social cause is the social responsibility of government. Okay, so they have to take care of these things. Again, they must be aware about the pollution, because many factories, they create pollution. So it is advised that they should not do this. They should restrict the carbon emission, etc. Preservation of environment is the important social responsibility of the companies. Along with that, for the well-being of society, all companies, all entrepreneurs, they should avoid unfair trade practices, unethical trade practices. म्हणजे मराठीमध्ये त्याला कायद्याला सोडून किंवा त्यांच्या व्यापाराच्या चुकीच्या ज्या काही पद्धती आहेत त्या त्यांनी वापरू नयेत. म्हणजे ग्राहकांना फसवू नये वगैरे. या गोष्टी त्यांना करणं गरजेचं आहे. दॅट मीन्स दे शुड बी ऑनेस्ट अँड दिस इज गोइंग टू बी अ ग्रेट चॅलेंज बिफोर द एंटरप्रेन्योर्स बिकॉज बॅलन्सिंग दिस, कारण एका बाजूला प्रॉफिट मिळवायचा प्रयत्न करायचा आणि त्याच वेळेस या बाबींच्यावरती लक्ष द्यायचं. तर या बाबी म्हणजे कोणत्या? आत्ताच सांगितलं तुम्हाला, एम्प्लॉयमेंट क्रिएशन, नोकऱ्यांची उपलब्धता करून देणे, पर्यावरणाकडे लक्ष देणे, सरकारचे टॅक्सेस वेळेत भरणे आणि जे काही सामाजिक उपक्रमासाठी पैसे असतील ते सुद्धा दान करणे वगैरे. तर ह्या दोन्ही गोष्टी एका वेळेस करणं हे एक उद्योजकांसमोरचं मोठं चॅलेंज आहे. नाव फ्रेंड्स, थर्ड पॉईंट, द इम्पॉर्टंट पॉईंट, that is challenge of finding right people or right manpower. Finding right, RIGHT, right people or manpower, ही योग्य माणसांची टीम तयार करणं आपल्या उद्योगासाठी हे एक चॅलेंज आहे. ओके, नाव हायरिंग द राईट पीपल इज व्हेरी व्हेरी इम्पॉर्टंट फॉर सक्सेस ऑफ any enterprise. Okay, so the manpower is considered as lifeline of a business concern, and therefore it is necessary to find and hire, HIRE, that is to appoint the right people, the proper people to help the entrepreneurial activities. Okay, so entrepreneurs may be under pressure to hire or find a right people to create a right team. So entrepreneurs, they have to choose, they have to select the people wisely. अतिशय विचारपूर्वक त्यांना आपल्या त्याच्यातले बिझनेसमधले कर्मचारी निवडावे लागतात, त्यांची टीम तयार करावी लागते. अँड सच पीपल, such manpower will either make your business a successful unit or a great failure. Therefore, this is going to be a challenge. Friends, actually every business is a team effort. Though entrepreneur is owner of business, though he is whole and sole authority of the business, he has to work with the team. Okay, and that team should be honest, sincere, loyal, skillful, intelligent. तर त्यांच्याबरोबर जे काम करणारे लोक आहेत हे निष्ठावान, प्रामाणिक, डिव्होटेड, वाहून घेतलेले असे बुद्धिवान, हुशार असे असायला पाहिजेत. आणि अशी लोक निवडून घेणं हे एक त्यांच्यासमोरचं मोठं चॅलेंज आहे. अँड फ्रेंड्स, लास्ट पॉईंट इज, you are well versed with this point. That point is cyber security. Friends, today we are living in digital age, computer age, the age of internet, the age of transfer of information within a second. So we are living in this type of age. Almost all the work relating to every business organization is done on internet. Almost all, not 100%, but majority of the work is done through internet. The data stored in the computer is very important, and many times it is highly confidential. आपण जो काही कॉम्प्युटरवरती डेटा स्टोअर केलेला असतो तो महत्त्वाचा तर असतोच, आणि त्यातला बराच डेटा हा गोपनीय, म्हणजे जो गुप्त ठेवणं गरजेचं असतं असा डेटा असतो. However, if such data, that is your confidential data, goes into the wrong hands, that is the hackers etc., म्हणजे ही जी माहिती आहे तुमच्या कॉम्प्युटरवरची ही जर चुकीच्या लोकांच्या हातामध्ये माहिती गेली, they may misuse that data and your organization may suffer its consequences or the negative effects. So there is a risk of cyber attacks. cyber attacks on your computer, on your data. You may be very, very intelligent in that field, but the hackers, they have got different ideas, different tricks to hack your data or to steal your data. So in this digital age, okay, safeguarding your data, protecting your data from the hackers is going to be a great challenge before the entrepreneurs, and that is the challenge of cyber security. Okay, so friends, today we saw 4 points like this. In all, there are 10 points. 6 points we had discussed in the previous lecture, 4 points today. So like with this, we complete the first unit here. Okay, if you have any difficulty, you can call me at any time. You are always welcome. But before closing, I would like to request you once again that please subscribe my challenge, my YouTube channel, so that you can get the notifications as and when the videos are uploaded on my YouTube channel. Thank you very much.